Today I'm going to show you how to make milk chocolate honey pecans. Now I had something, somebody gave me a gift with some pecans, and this, I kind of combined several recipes to come up with this, and I have no idea if it's like the original one I had, but it's good. So what I'm going to do right now is I have 1.5 cups pecans, and I'm going to add to the melted, this is 1 tablespoon of melted butter. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. That looked like more, but I'm sure I measured it. And 2 tablespoons of honey. 1. This was a full jar of Diana's, but I warmed it up and
it wasn't full. I've used it twice.
Did you? So I had a cleaner microwave out of honey.
Free way to get a clean microwave.
Looks like lovely honey.
It is. Very good.
So, okay. So I'm just going to stir these 3 ingredients, the salt, the honey, and the brown sugar, up. And then I'm going to put the pecans in, 1.5 cups pecans, and just stir it to coat them. So it just puts a little sweet coating on them.
Well, you know, you start with a pecan, you roast it, you add, what is it, honey and brown sugar.
Yeah.
That's a no-lose situation because each layer is delicious.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's kind of clumping here a little bit. I just want to make sure it's evenly.
We can't
Crossing
understand that our dad was crazy about nuts. We all 5 of us love nuts in anything.
Yeah.
And we have very few children that love nuts the way we did.
Well, some of them defected. They loved nuts as children. When they got married, they decided they didn't really like nuts. That should be against the law.
This can't. Well, Dad would throw up his hands like,
Yes.
where have we failed?
Okay. Well, I don't know if it's coating. That was a little. I might should have stirred it a little more. Maybe added a little more honey to make it a little more sturdy.
There's a little bit more. Why
Yeah,
don't you
should
throw a
just
little bit
throw.
more? Again, we want to emphasize sometimes when you're adjusting at the last minute, trust your own instincts. If it seems like it's a little wanting on something, go ahead.
It's probably about a teaspoon more of honey I'm adding. So I just want to make sure that it's well coated.
Show it to the camera now.
Okay. So it, whoops. So it's just a little bit of
It's kind of a light
coating
coating
on it. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know if that's what a praline pecans is. That what they are? I
That
don't
would be,
know.
yeah, pralines.
Yeah. So it's kind of similar to that. I'm just going to put them on a parchment-lined baking sheet. Now it seems like if I was going to do this for anybody, I would probably do more. And if you're going to do it, have enough. This looks like hardly
But
a
this
bite.
is for a demonstration.
Yeah.
Well, or someone trying for the first time, you don't want to use a whole lot of nuts
true. Yeah.
until you're confident. So this is a good practice size.
Well, probably for most people it might be a good size. Okay. So I'm going to actually put this in the oven, and I'm going to cook it for 8 minutes, stir it, and then cook it for 8 minutes longer. So I've got to cook it first for 8 minutes, stir it, cook it for 3 minutes, and stir it, then cook it for 3 more minutes, and get it out and stir it, and then I'll show you how you add the chocolate.
Oh, there's more.
What's not to love, huh?
Okay, be back with you soon. Okay, I have been stirring this. I did the 8 minutes, stirred it, and then I did 3 minutes, stirred it, and this is after the third the second 3 minutes, third time. And it's still a little liquidy, so I'm gonna stir it and then let it cool. And then we'll do the next step. Okay, so now the pecans are coated. As they were cooling down, I just kept stirring them, and if they were stuck together, I would pry them apart. And so now they're just a nice coated pecan. And so this is the next step.
We're about to take one, John.
Yeah.
There's more.
I have to show you this. Diana and I have October birthdays, and it's October this month. No, next month.
Yeah.
And Bonnie
That's
came and
right.
bought us each one of these. It's a little thing she uses, and it's just to melt chocolate. Not only does it melt it nicely, it also maintains that temperature. So if you're dipping chocolates, if you've ever had to re-warm them up in the microwave or in the what do you call those double boilers? Then you'll appreciate this. So thank you, Bonnie. This is awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this in the bowl. I'm not sure I can do that. So I'm just going to put all these nuts.
Oh, they're now individual as they cool.
Yeah, they're glazed and cool. So it just makes a glaze on top of the nuts.
And it's real
Kind of
cool.
a light glaze. It's not. I actually have never tasted one that's just.
Was
like
it hard
this.
to break them apart once they?
No,
came
because
out?
they were still warm.
Oh.
And so I just it was kind of actually fun, just to stir them a
really
little
is
bit and pull
crunchy.
them apart. Yeah, so it's a hard gaze, yeah.
When
Okay,
on the leftovers, I can still taste the nut.
Ooh,
yeah.
that's good.
Yeah. Do you want a whole nut?
Can I?
You can only do that if you're a sister.
It's
Okay.
because it's almost my birthday.
Yes.
That's
So
good.
I'm gonna put this chocolate on the nuts.
And is that particular recipe call for a certain amount of chocolate? Or is
This
it-
is half a cup of chocolate
Oh,
for
for
this
that-
this
that
amount.
size.
Yeah, so it's not really a lot of chocolate.
No.
Well, I mean, I put more. I kept trying to put a few more in it, and I thought I better follow the recipe. So we'll turn that off, and we just stir this in and coat the already coated
They're yummy.
pecans. Okay. While it's still wet, and you might get stirred in this, but while it's still wet, I'm gonna actually put them in this. Yeah, hold that. If I can aim right.
If not, I'll just have to suffer.
Okay. So then I'm gonna put,
Oh, the sugar.
powdered sugar in. I've done this before, hope it works. And then I'm gonna close up the bag. And I'm just gonna shake it. Just around it. So it kind of coats them. And I kind of squeeze it so that if there's clumps, it gets powdered sugar.
It seems like the powdered sugar helps the chocolate stay on.
Yeah,
the
it
nut.
kind of coats it.
Yeah, you're not really wasting
Yeah,
any chocolate
no,
that
the
way.
chocolate's already in there.
Fantastic.
And
It
so,
doesn't seem like that's
yeah,
going to work.
no.
Yeah.
And let me show you why we put parchment liner on a cookie sheet. Is look at the parchment liner and look at the cookie sheet. I'm actually gonna get another parchment liner here. Because now the only thing that you want, let's see. So if I were to double this, now this is a half-gallon Ziploc bag. I think a quart would have been a little too small. But I think if I were to double this, I probably would take a cup and a half and do it separately on this. So there you got the nuts. So I still like some of these
Wow. Look at
are
that.
kind of, so I will just kind of separate the ones that didn't, but most of them are
I'm
separate.
kind of amazed
Yeah.
that there's not much chocolate left
Yeah.
in the bag.
So when they're dry, we will taste them. Tell me what you think.
I'm
How
off
long does it take to dry?
I don't think you are. I'll cut that part out. Just till they room, they're
An
not.
hour or so?
Well, I
Maybe
guess I can
longer.
probably put them in the refrigerator.
It might be longer.
Yeah. Some of these are a little.
Look at how little chocolate was left in here.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought for sure would.
But isn't that easier than hand dipping?
That's way easier.
But even some of them don't have, the ones you separate, they don't have it. But
But they'll
they'll
firm
dry.
up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But
there
it
was
comes-
very-
You see,
more
this one,
chocolate
this
in
one
the
I
bowl.
put apart, but it had the powdered sugar
Yeah.
between them. So they must have gone together.
That's a clever
Yeah,
trick.
Yeah, I thought so.
So I didn't realize till I had to stir your chocolate, and it doesn't say in the directions that once you can see that they're still in their shape but melted, I think you have to stir it till the little lumps go out.
Mm.
But
The
only
last-
that one time. You won't have to do it again
And
while it's
probably
sitting there.
if you kept it longer enough, there wouldn't have been any
And maybe
lumps.
not.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
right.
know. So even if two were clumped together, that's not the end
Is
of the
that,
world. anyway.
is that a double one right now? Oh no, it's
No,
just lots of chocolate.
Yeah, but most of them are just nice coated.
Interesting trick.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. That's why I wanted to share it.
Thank you.
Now here's the milk chocolate honey pecans. Want to have a taste?
Thought you'd never ask.
So I'll take this one.
Too bad I got two.
Mm.
Wow.
The little candy coating
Oh.
and the chocolate and the nuts.
It's all of it together, really delicious. Bye.
Wow.
I hope you enjoy.